Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech with Akshay Kumar. Today we will learn what is Kafka, its introduction and where we can use it. So before we jump into what Kafka is, we will discuss a problem where I wanted to send data from source system to the target system, which looks very simple. And of course, it's simple. We just need to decide what protocol should be used, like HTTP, HTTPS, TCP, SFTP, FTP, etc. and the format in which I wanted to send data like CSV, JSON, XML, and we are good to go. But what if I have 4 source system and 4 target system? In that case, for each source system, I need to have 4 integrations to connect to the target system. And the same applies to the second, third, and fourth source system. Then, and the problem still doesn't end here. What if I wanted to add a new source system or target system? Then I need to have 5 integration for this new system, and I need to update one more integration for all the old source system to make it 5, which is very complex. So here I have listed the problems which we will face with this approach. First, if we have 4 source system and 10 target system, then we we need to have 4 into 10, which is 40 integrations. Second problem is, for each integration will have its own difficulties, like we need to decide what protocol should be used, like HTTP, HTTPS, TCP, FTP, etc., and the format in which data to be sent. And the third one is, in future, if more systems are coming in, then managing it will be difficult for us. So what's the solution? We can have something in the middle of the source and target system, somewhere here, which will reduce the complexity of this integration. And that's where Kafka comes into picture. Now, the source system can send data to Kafka, and Kafka will send data to target system. Now, let's see what is Kafka. So Kafka is created by LinkedIn. It's open source project and is now maintained by Confluent. It is also called as event driven messaging system. Kafka is distributed publish subscribe messaging system. It's fault tolerant and scalable. We will see each of these in detail. Kafka is like a messaging system. So what does this mean? In the messaging system, a publisher is there and a subscriber is there. So a publisher which keeps on sending data to the Kafka server, and once the data is received, the Kafka server, it sends data to the appropriate consumer. So publishers are the source system and consumers are the target system. Kafka is distributed. As you can see here, there are 3 Kafka servers running, which forms a cluster. And each Kafka server uh, we call uh, we call it as a Kafka broker. So broker 1, broker 2, broker 3. So a Kafka cluster is a collection of Kafka brokers. A Kafka cluster is horizontally scalable, which means we can add or remove brokers in the cluster. And these broker will run on different machine on a specific port number. Uh, let's say broker 1 will run on 9091, broker 2 will run on 9092, and broker 3 will run on 9093. These machines will be located in different geographical locations. Let's say one broker is in India, another one is in US, and another one is in UK. So that's why Kafka is distributed. Kafka is fault tolerant. What does fault tolerant mean? The ability of system to continue operating without interruption when one or more of its components fails. Kafka achieves this by replicating each message to multiple brokers. Suppose P1 sends a message hello to Kafka cluster. This message will be copied to all the brokers if the replication factor is 3. So the replication factor tells that on how many brokers that message should be replicated. Now suppose if the broker 1 fails because of some reason, still the message will be available with broker 2 and broker 3. So no data loss. And if the broker 3 also fails, then the message will still available with the broker 2. Kafka is scalable, so we can add or remove brokers, producers or consumers at any time, which makes Kafka scalable. So here I have added one more consumer you can add uh, at any time in the cluster. Let's see a sample use case wherein you are collecting data from website events, pricing data, financial transactions, and user interactions. You send it to Kafka. Kafka will send this data into different pipelines, one of which will store data into database, other one will be used for sending emails, other one will do analytics on it, and the other for audit. Now, if I wanted to give you a concrete example that makes you excited about Kafka, which helps you understand what Kafka is used for. Netflix uses Kafka to apply recommendation in real time while you're watching TV shows. And this is why basically when you read a TV show, you will get the recommendation right away. Second is Uber uses Kafka to capture user, taxi, and trip data in real time to compute and forecast demand and search pricing in real time. So Uber uses Kafka extensively. So these were some examples. Uh, Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.